Hello everybody, welcome to our Eero Pro 6 review. So for those of you guys who usually watch the channel, you know that usually we do a lot of reviews on courses, but we do review other stuff, or when I say we, mostly me, but I've had some other people review some other things. Today we're going to be actually reviewing the Eero Pro 6 Wi-Fi mesh system. So this is going to be a quick intro. What we're going to do is I'm going to actually show you what's in the box, as well as tell you about the setup, the installation, the specs, and then show you what kind of speeds we get. So let me actually show you what comes in the box here. So again, here's the box. This is the setup, guys. Okay, so as you can see, it's three actual devices. These are all Eero Pros. There's different configurations that you can get, but these are actually the all the Eero Pro devices. And you can see here, these devices are pretty sleek. They're not entirely tiny, right? But they're sleek compared to most routers, okay? And one of the reasons I went with the Eero Pro is that each of them has two actual hardwire spots in that you can actually plug them into a device if you want to hardwire like a gaming station or Xbox or something like that, where you're going to do it. So you get three of these in the box, and then what else you get? I'm assuming it's just stuff to plug it in. Yep, it's a pretty streamlined box, guys. So what I'm going to do is, before I go and set this up, I'm actually going to tell you why I'm doing this review. So currently I'm running, I have Fios at my house. Not a huge house, but I've had consistent issues with Fios. I pay for the 1 gigabyte internet, which I never really get. So a little bit of what I'm trying to solve with this Wi-Fi mesh network. One, when I originally got the the 1 gigabyte installation at the house, they had their old modem out, their old router out, so it was really bad. So I had to actually call them back a week after installation. They added a Wi-Fi extender downstairs, made it a little bit better. I bought a secondary extender that I had in one of the bedrooms. It was passable right at most. The thing though is, then I called them basically when my contract was up, asking them questions why my internet was so slow, and they offered to upgrade me to the new router, which it has been better. It has been better. They charge you about $200, I think $200 or $300 for the new Fios router. Since I had been a customer and gotten such bad Wi-Fi, I think they made me pay like $50 for it. But anyway, long story short, what I have now is I have the new Fios router upstairs on this floor in my wife's office, so on one end of the house. That does give a better signal. However, I have the original Fios extender downstairs, so now I have multiple multiple Wi-Fi networks in the house. So obviously when you're downstairs, you're connected to one. I often forget to switch to the upstairs one, or your devices don't switch automatically. So that's a big pain. Two, the signal's not always consistent. Sometimes I'm getting, if I'm in the room with the router or whatever, I'll get a decent upload download speed, and other times it'll just do its typical, you're getting 2 megabyte download. So I did a lot of research. I was between this and the Google Nest, which also seems like a pretty solid product. Ultimately, I picked this one for a few different things because it's Wi-Fi 6 enabled. So this one just came out November 2020, the Pro. And so it's Wi-Fi 6, which is the newest Wi-Fi technology. It does have those ports where you can plug things in. And this setup here covers up to 6,000 square feet, supposedly, which is way more than I need for my house. I'm hoping I can run a few, I have cameras outside and all different devices and everything. So I'm going to pause this video, set it up, tell you how easy it is to set up. There's a pretty intuitive app that comes with this. We'll see how easy it really is. And then I will show you some of the results. So stay tuned. All right, I am back, guys. I just finished setting up the Eero Pro 6 Wi-Fi mesh system. It was really seamless, guys. It took me under 10 minutes, and I am actually setting it up with the Ryzen Fios G3100 router modem combo, which actually makes it a little bit more complicated. So there's two ways you can actually set it up with this device, because it is a router and a modem. You can either you can actually, I looked it up, you can actually plug it right into the browsers, into the router, so that's really awesome. But there's two ways you can actually have it run. So the way I set it up right now is the lazy man's way, the really easy way. I wanted to see, if I'm not techie, I wanted to see if it would work. I literally plugged it into one of the ports on the router, the first one. You download the app. The app walks you through step by step, kind of like name your Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi network, give it a password, wait for the light to turn blue, boom, you're done. It tells you where to go in the house next to place it. The next one, so I placed one in the far bedroom here, side of the house, and then one downstairs, semi-center of the house, and then the third one on the opposite side, or the opposite side, whichever one I pointed to before. But you get the point. So two bedrooms, and then one downstairs. That's where I placed it, but literally it took 10 minutes, and most of it is just walking around trying to figure out where you want to put it. And they're really easy. You can mess with them really easy. You just plug it in. So once you have the first one into the router, the rest you can put it in anywhere. So you can finagle it. So here's what I'll say. The way I have it right now is not the way to get a faster. Well, my brother, who's I call him the family IT guy, explained to me, is actually setting up the other way, where you turn your router/modem into a bridge, which basically cuts off the router function and just keeps it as a modem, right? Because typically, if you don't have Fios or this router modem combo, you would just plug your Eeros into the modem. But since mine's a combo, basically what my router's still doing is it's still servicing all the different networks I had that I talked about at the beginning of the video, plus the Eero. So that's what I want to do. I want to eventually turn it into a bridge where it's not sending out its own Wi-Fi signal and own Wi-Fi network, so I can get the entire gig to my Eero WiMesh network. But I will say, I've already seen it do what I wanted it to do. I walk through the house. I don't have to worry about changing networks, which is awesome. I will also put up, as you see spinning here, you see one side put up, I'm going to put up the video, which was basically going, showing you just kind of the speeds I was getting on the two networks before. And then I'm going to show you, why can't I ever point to the right side? It's kind of crazy. I'm going to show you the one with the Eero. Now I'm in the middle of the house, away the furthest point probably from the three. I'm kind of in the middle, but so I will show you that. I'll put them both up on the screen so you can see it. A couple things to know about this, guys. This is Wi-Fi 6 technology, so it's the newest technology. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons I decided to go with the Eero, is because I wanted to kind of future-proof this a little bit. We did pay for these units, right? This was not given to us for a review. As you guys know, Eero was purchased by Amazon, so you have a huge company behind it, which is to me, it's a clear play. I mean, obviously Alexa is everywhere, but they want to, kind of integrate themselves into, the smart home arena, and this system comes with a smart home hub built in. I haven't set that up. But you can set that up pretty easily on an app, on that same app, and you can control your TV and your lights and your blinds or whatever else you want to use with the system. So that's all built in. It's all voice integrated with Alexa. So that's another thing. So you have the power of Amazon, the size of Amazon, that bought the Eero brand. So it's not going to go anywhere, right? Also below, if you decide to purchase these Eero Pro systems, we purchased the one $5.99 with the Fire Tube Cube. Amazon kind of had a deal when you get both. We'll put a link below. That is an affiliate link, so if you do use it to purchase the product, much appreciated. We do get a small commission off of that. If you don't, I would still recommend it from what I'm seeing, just for the ease of setup, because again, I am IT illiterate. It's well worth it. And then just to be able to, again, it's seamlessly using on the devices that are already hooked up with it pretty quickly. So You can just Google it if you don't want to use our link. But a couple other things that I want you to know. So this, you can get the Eero Pro Wi-Fi mesh system in a lot of different configurations. This was 3 Eero Pro hubs, right? The ones with the 2 ports in the back that you can hardwire into. You can also just get 1 hub, and then you can get what they call beacons. And you can place those around the house. That's a little bit cheaper of a setup if you don't want to spring for the $599. Depending on your setup, it covers X amount of square feet. So this setup is made for 6,000 square feet, and you can continuously add on Eeros as you want to extend it. Also, this setup will support up to 75 simultaneous devices. So if you have a lot, which add up when you start doing Ring doorbells and things you don't really think about, phones and TVs and all this other stuff. Also, I'm trying to think what else I should tell you guys. It is tri-band, which is important as well. It also will do automatic security updates for you, so it'll keep your Wi-Fi network secure. You don't have to worry about that. It'll always have the latest security put in there. It's compatible with Alexa, which I said. It has a smart hub. I would recommend it, guys. If you're looking for just to get rid of your dead spots and have more seamless internet throughout your property, I would really recommend this. Leave some questions below. If I forgot anything, I'll try to answer them for you. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video. But subscribe, like, share. That helps the channel. Tells Google that I'm not just talking to myself. Close to it, but but not exactly. And again, if you decide to purchase it and you use our link below, that's much appreciated as well. So I'm also going to be writing up a full review on realreviewhub.com, which is the website to this channel. And I'll put the link below to that as well. So if you want to read more of the specs and everything, you'll have that in front of you. So thanks for watching. Take care.